Hi, I'm Greg Birdie with PMI Birdie Properties, and I have a quick investor landlord tip for today, and that is in regards to your appraisal district mailing address. I just want to talk about the quick tips of updating it, make sure it's up to date, and then a couple stories on why and how it's very important to make sure that it's up to date. So definitely you want to research and double check what mailing address is connected with your account, with your county's appraisal district. So like the biggest county here in San Antonio is Bexar County. So you would go to bcad.org, click on property search, type in your address or your last name, do the search there, find your property, and then look in that left side there where it says mailing address and see if that's the correct mailing address. I mean, if you're living there, that'd be the address. But if it is a rental or an investment property, you'd want to make sure that address reflects the actual address of where you'd want to collect mail, especially if the property is leased out. If it's leased out, the mail, important paperwork that the city or different people would refer back to the mailing address from the county, they're going to mail those things there, especially at least your annual taxes. Paperwork's going to get mailed to the property, so you want that to be mailed to an address that's correct for you. One tip is that information is public, so definitely pick an address that you want to be public on public record that anybody can look up. So you can put PO boxes and things like that if you wanted it to be a little bit masked if you needed that, but put an address. Make sure that you can definitely regularly receive mail at that address so that you don't miss anything in important documentation. To do that, at least with Bexar County, and I'm sure all the other counties in our surrounding area are pretty similar, but with Bexar County, all you have to do is email CS, as in customer service, at bcad.org, and just send them the address, that's the property address that the account that you're looking to update, and then let them know what the new mailing address is going to be, and then just call them to just double check them and verify that they got your email, or that it's going to, when it's going to be updated, and then just kind of keep an eye out that, and I'm sure in a few weeks they'll update that. But definitely keeping that up to date is very important. I've tell you some different stories about it and reasons why. I've even had to go for a small city to court to appeal for an investor of ours who hadn't made that switch. And in a small city, they use that to know if, when they're putting notices on the door for lawn care, and if you, in that particular city, if you get 3 violations for your lawn in a 12-month period, you can get served with a Class C misdemeanor. So I did go to the court on behalf of the owner and got it all taken care of, but the tenant was receiving the notices, and us as the managed company weren't being notified, and the owner wasn't being notified because the mailing address matched the property address. So the city assumed that they were delivering it to the owner. They were hand delivering it to the mailing address on file. So updating that is very important so that you can kind of alleviate any kind of weird situation like that. And then another issue that's fairly common is if there's a community association, condo or homeowners association, and it transfers management companies. Oftentimes when it switches over, the new management company doesn't necessarily get any kind of special mailing addresses that aren't connected the same as the county appraisal district, and it's a different kind of mailing address and things like that. So if those don't get transferred over perfectly, the new company, all they're going to do is just revert back to whatever the county says, and they're going to start sending mail. Most of the time it would end up going back to the property because that's usually the address that was there, and it just hasn't been updated with your new address wherever you now live. So definitely research that now, double check that your mailing address is correct, to just kind of keep everything running correctly. And if you have any questions, you can always give us a call, let us know. We can help you research that and anything like that. And always be sure you can check out our website for more information. Definitely subscribe to our page. We have lots of landlord owner tips and updates that are helpful there. And then you can, one of our latest videos is right there. All right, have a good one.